everybody, what is up? It is your girl Rue again from Spirit Reads on Instagram. First and foremost, you guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel as well as clicking that like button as well as commenting down below after you hear my readings. Also, if you would like a personalized reading, please contact me on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRIT READZ, and I'll get you hooked up with a personalized reading, as well as make sure you guys to check out my previous videos. I just posted a video the other day about the Scorpio moon that's happening today, as well as some other pick a card readings, so make sure to check those out as well. So without further ado, sweetie, okay, we are here to figure out why in the world can you not get over the person who you are trying to get over, whether it be, you know, a boyfriend, that, you know, an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife, whoever it may be. It may even be a friend. Why can't you get over a friend? Or why can't you get over a family member, you know, that did you dirty? So we're just going to see what energies we have going on here. So what I'm going to do is I want you to go ahead and choose your card, either the Fool, the Strength card, and the Devil. It was so interesting how all these cards, when they came out, they were major arcana. So I know we got some heavy SHIT to get into, sweetie. Okay, and then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to intuitively pick cards that I have from some of my decks here. And I'm going to see what's going on, okay? So go ahead and pick your card. And we're going to get started. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the Fool card. So this is for you guys that chose the Fool card. And it's interesting because when I was shuffling these cards, I got the Fool card as well as the King of Pentacles card. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I see these two cards is the reason why you may not be able to get over this person that you can't get over is because you had a picture of how you thought they would be from the beginning in your head, and you can't get over that they did not meet that standard or meet that picture in your head. You kind of went into the relationship with rose-colored glasses, and you thought, oh, this person is going to be the man or woman in my dreams. They're going to be financially stable. They're going to have a house. They're going to have a car. They're going to have a job. I'm just going to love this person. We're going to live happily ever after. You just went into it just like that with rose-colored glasses. And from what I'm seeing with these two cards is it didn't work out the way that you thought it would, or the person that you can't get over was putting up a front. So when, you know, they were putting up that front, y'all parted ways, but it's just like you still can't get over the fact that, you know, this person is not who you thought that they were, and you want to keep holding on to the fact that, well, maybe they'll change, or, you know, or maybe, you know, I was wrong, or you're just being kind of delusional when it comes to this person, and you're not really seeing the person for who they really are. And you got to open your eyes up to who that person really is, okay? So let me pull a clarifying card. Okay, for the clarifying card, I got family, and very interesting that I pulled that card because another reason why you may not be able to get over this person, and the reason why you wanted them so bad, and the reason why you know, wanted them to be the person that you dreamed of is because maybe in your home life, maybe you grew up with a broken home, you know, so you thought this person was the person that was going to be for you, but then for some reason it didn't work. And maybe for some of y'all, this may be like a baby daddy or a baby mama y'all can't get over, you know what I mean? Also, when it comes to family, it might be a family, like a generational trait that you guys have in your family, where it's like you hold on to these people, or you want to hold on to these people that mean you no good, but in reality they're no good for you, but you want that family dynamic so bad. You want a family so bad. You want, you know, the nice, you know, like I was saying, like the nice house, the nice car, the perfect ideal family, but you're not understanding that this person ain't it, honey. They're just not there for you. So you really need to focus on grounding yourself, because this is the root chakra, grounding yourself and figuring out what is your foundation without this person. Who are you without this person? Who are you as a human without the person that you can't get over? Because it's like you almost can't see yourself without them. And you're going to have to really get over that, because I don't see where this person is good for you. And I kind of see where this person is almost like a fraud. But anywho, let me pull some other cards to see what we got going on. Because I kind of do. I feel like this person is like a fraudulent person. And they use people to get, you know, what they want. You know what I mean? They use people like you that may be a soft-hearted or a kind-hearted person, and they knew that they could, you know, really prey upon you in that manner, and they got you hooked. And then after they finished using you, they got done with you, you know, and now you're at square one trying to figure out what happened, you know, and still to this day not getting over that person. So that's what Spirit was telling me to say. But let me see. Time to reflect. And I also pulled love without condition. Very interesting that I pulled this, because this person that you can't get over, unfortunately, did not love you without condition, and you were looking for somebody that was. And you can't get over the fact that they are not there for you anymore, and they are not loving you right now. So what you need to do right now is you need to take some time to reflect and figure out, what is my plan now that this person is not in my head. You have to move on and come up with a plan. A way to move on is coming up with a plan and reflecting on, what do you want your family life to be? And don't even include that person in it. How do you want to be as a mother, a father, a provider, a supporter, a mom, a dad? How do you want your life to go when it comes to the practical things like your family group, your family dynamic? You need to start thinking about that more so than thinking about the person that got away from you or the person that left you. It's time to move on and think about, how are you going to build your foundation when it comes to what your family is going to look for or look like. And another thing I would recommend is manifesting what you want your family life to look like. Pray to Spirit and say, hey, look, come to Spirit with a list. Have a list and say, these are the things I want from my partner, and this is what I want in my family. You can get as detailed as, I want somebody who is considerate, who is kind, who will love me without condition, who will take care of me. You know, who will be a breath of fresh air, you know, somebody that will be a part of my family for long term. You can also ask Spirit about, I want, you know, a house, 2-car garage, cars. You can ask for those things, but make sure that you're coming from the heart when you're saying these things, not superficial, because it won't work if you come at it in a superficial manner. So more of the story, you guys, is the reason why you can't get over this person is because in the beginning you thought they were one way, and when you really started to get to know them, you figured out that they weren't all they cracked up to be. But for some reason, now that y'all aren't together, or the reason why y'all never got together is because they aren't that type of person, but you can't seem to get over the fact that they are not that person that you thought they were. So what you need to do is forget about that individual and have a come to Jesus meeting with yourself and say, hey, I'm going to come to Spirit and pray to Spirit on my own behalf and say, hey, these are the things I want from my family dynamic. These are the things I want when it comes to the house. These are the things I want from my future partner. This is what I want. Okay, and ask Spirit for that, because it's time for you to let go of this person. This person was a fool, and this person was a con artist. Period. I'm getting con artist vibes from the person you can't get over. Okay. So anyways, you guys, that is the reading that I had for why you can't get over the person, for y'all that chose the Fool card. If you would like to go in depth, like I said in the beginning, please hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ, and I'll point you in the right direction and get a reading. And also, please make sure to like, share, and comment down below. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel, y'all. Okay, support a sister, okay? So anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next set of cards, which is going to be the Strength card. So this is for you guys that chose this Strength card. One thing that first comes to my mind when I see the Strength card is y'all can't get over the person because you don't have the willpower in order to get over this person. It's like this person just keeps sucking you in and you're like, F it, I don't care if they're toxic, I don't care if they don't mean me no good, I'ma still get the D, I'ma still get the P, or I'ma still deal with them on an emotional level because I'm used to it and it's easier. And it's harder for me to have the strength to let this person go when I know they ain't really for me, or I know that they aren't good for me, but it's easier just to, keep going back to that person, or it's easier just to keep having those daydreams about that person and just keep wallowing in sadness about why it didn't work with this person. It's easier to do that instead of being strong and getting over it. It's easier. So I feel like y'all are lacking willpower when it comes to getting over that person, but let me pull some extra cards for y'all. I'm feeling that I want to pull some extra tarot cards. So let's see. I don't think I have the willpower to get over it. Okay. We got the Star card. And we got the Hierophant. And it's very interesting that I pulled these three cards as well, is because this also enforces the part where I was talking about willpower. You need to come up with some sort of practice every single day that is going to allow you to get over this person, whether it be a meditation about cord cutting, whether it be like maybe daily spiritual baths, maybe it's like a self-help book about getting over people. But the thing that y'all have in common is that y'all's minds can take y'all to some crazy places, which causes you to overthink things, and then you feel like you have to act on certain things that you think about in order for those thoughts to go away, or you don't really have like the willpower right now to have those thoughts about the person you can't get over and move on to the next thought. Your thoughts are consistently on this person, and it's like you can't get them out of your freaking head. But the way that you guys need to get this person out of your freaking head is to come up with a daily routine, meditation, exercise, books, anything that will get your mind off of the person. And I would highly suggest for y'all that chose this set of this reading is to look up cord cutting meditations or cord cutting rituals. Okay, y'all need the cord cut because this cord ain't cut between the person. That's the reason why they keep being on your mind. You have like a bond to them so strong that it's consuming your mind and your body and your freaking spirit to the point where it's like you have no choice but to act on your impulses when it comes to this person. We got to get out of that. So cord cutting, y'all. Think about those. Look that up. Look up cord cutting rituals or cord cutting meditations. And another thing I'll say to you guys that chose these cards is that it will really benefit y'all to look or not look up, but to write down all of your feelings towards the person that you are having trouble getting over, and telling them everything that you want to tell them, how they made you feel, how they made you feel stupid, how they were a liar, whatever it may be. Write that down. And I'm telling you, on the next new moon, I wish I knew what day that was. I don't have it right here. But whenever the next full new moon is, or full moon, take that note outside, burn that bad boy, and release it into the air. You know what I'm saying? Or go to the water and release it into the water. Things of that nature. But the cord needs to be cut, and that energy needs to be cleared from that person. So let me go ahead and pull another clarifying card. Okay, that one flew out. And then we got this one that's peeking out. So we're going to do that. And we're going to pull this third one. That's how I'm feeling for y'all. So we got do something for someone. Give your attention to another, aka get over that person you can't get over and get back on to dating or living your freaking life, period. Okay. Then we got express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. I'm gonna come back to that one. And then we got listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. So main thing I see here is about, like I said, with y'all, it's kind of like the mind thing. You can't get over it in the mind. So you need to shift, not only cut that cord, because I'd say do that first, okay, before we get here. Cut that cord, but then after that, move on to focusing your attention on people who actually care about you, who actually have your best intention, at heart. You know what I'm saying. I didn't say that right, but they have they have your best interests at heart. That's what I meant to say. So what you need to do is, instead of thinking about this person who you can't freaking get out of your freaking head, start thinking about doing things for others that really care about you, whether it be your friend, your parents, maybe the guy or girl that you didn't give a chance. Do an act of kindness for them and focus your attention on more so having that loving energy towards people who reciprocate and receive the love. You know what I mean? Because this person ain't receiving it or giving it, and you still can't get over it. So in order to get over it, is to do something nice for somebody that actually cares about you. Maybe write them a little note, give them a little token of your appreciation for the way that they care about you. Do something kind for them. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I will say is when I pulled this card for y'all is when it's talking about listen to your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. Think about how the people that actually love and care about you make you feel, opposed to the person that you can't get over. Okay? Really think about what true love is. What feels right in your heart? What do you deserve in your heart? What do you really need from a partner or a person that's in your life, in your heart? Start listening to that instead of dealing with the mind, because like I said with y'all get so stuck up in the mind. Some of y'all may even suffer from like a OCD or something like that. You get stuck up with all these thoughts in your mind about this person, and it's like you feel like you got to act on them, and it's like you can't get rid of them in your head. You need to focus your mind, you focus yourself more so on your heart, in the heart chakra. Like I have this pink rose quartz. This is great for the heart chakra. Start listening more with the heart instead of the head when it comes to your relationships with people in general moving forward. So the moral of the story here, you guys, is y'all can't get over the person that you can't get over because you are lacking the willpower and strength to do it, because you have so many thoughts and thoughts and feelings in your head about the person, where it's like you can't literally get them out of your head, and you've tried and tried so many times. But the way that y'all need to do it is not just wishing it away, but y'all need to come up with a practice, whether it be meditation, prayer, anything to get over this person. And it needs to be done on a daily basis, as well as look up cord cutting. And another thing I touched on, you guys, was about focusing your attention on people that actually care about you and actually love you, because this person ain't it. You need to figure out who are the people in your life that really care about you and who really love you and have your best interests at heart, and start doing kind things for them. Focus your attention more so on them, as well as stop getting so much into your mind and listen with your heart. And think about how your heart feels when you're with these people that you care so much about and who care about you more so. Okay? So anyways, you guys, that is the reading for y'all that chose that strength card for why in the world you can't get over this person. If you would like a personalized reading, like I said in the beginning, please hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. And also please make sure to like my video. Please subscribe, you guys, and comment down below if anything resonated with you. And that's it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on the Devil card. Okay, so this is for all of y'all that chose the Devil card. Very interesting card to get about, why can't you get over somebody? And the reason why, from what I see from this first card, you can't get over the person is because you have a literal addiction to them. Something on like a soul level, I feel like it's like an addiction where you can't even let go of them. And one thing Spirit wants me to say that some of y'all may resonate with is, you know how people say, like, when you have sex with people, they leave like an imprint in you, and that's why they say be careful with who you have sex with. I feel like a lot of y'all can't get over the person that you're trying to get over is because they had good sex, or you know, they mind effed you, or you know, it's just that part about y'all bonding together on an intimate basis, and it's like they're still stuck to you and you can't get over them because it's like they're literally stuck to you, and it's like you're addicted to them because it's like they're a part of you. But the thing that needs to happen is they don't need to be a part of you no more. Okay, so before I get the blabbering anymore, I'm going to go ahead and choose a couple of cards for y'all to clarify. Let's see what we got going on here. So clarification about this addiction. What can we do to help with that? Addiction to the person. All right, let's see. Rainbow dragon, that has to do with karmic debris, change. And then we got divas, manipulating energy. So these are very interesting cards that I chose to go along with this. The rainbow dragon is basically about cutting through karmic debris and debt, but I'm going to read it just to get a more, this is it, perfect wording. Be honest with yourself and others. Release your burdens. And this is talking about how this rainbow dragon opens up the connections to your higher self and the angelic and ascended master realms. So what I'm seeing here is you need to raise your vibration because you're still stuck on that vibration that you were having when you were with that person. This person had such an addictive soul, or they were just addictive in person to the point where your energy is like on the same exact level as theirs, and it's like y'all cannot move up or down because y'all are still connected. First thing I would say is please look up cord cutting. Look up a cord cutting meditation, okay? You can get into that on your own. But another thing I see here is you need to start doing things to elevate your vibration. It's time to change the energy field that you are on. First of all, I would highly recommend y'all take in a spiritual bath, and I would really say during that spiritual bath, utilize some pink Himalayan salts, you know, some essential oils if you have them. And also I would really recommend using like some clear quartz crystals and sodalite and things of that nature to clear the energy completely. You need to have a full energy clearing session, and I think the way that y'all do that is to bathe in water. Okay, to cleanse yourself, to change that energy, to have just an open slate of energy so you can just be like a vessel to new energy. So that's the first thing I would say to do there. And another thing I would say, and also with this Divas card, this is literally about divas are the ones that are like nature spirits that manipulate energy. And that's why I really would utilize that bath. But another thing I would say is during that bath, bring in the 4 elements: water, earth, fire, air. Choose 4 things that represent or actually literally are those 4 elements and put them alongside your bath if you had it, or put it alongside your shower if you have it. Put that salt into the bath and just lie into it. Or if you are, you know, don't have a bath, I would say maybe even just hose yourself down or use the shower and use the pink Himalayan salt to scrub, because there needs to be some sort of release. I'm even going to put this right here for y'all so y'all can take a look at that while we're doing this video. But the energy needs to be changed. Their energy is stuck on you, and that's the reason you can't get over them. So after you do that clearing, let me see if I can pull a card about the chakras to see if maybe there's a chakra that you need to focus on, that you need to really balance them all and the energy in general. But let me see if I can find a specific chakra for you guys. All right. we got the flexibility. And then I'm going to pull this one too, which is rebirth, because that one felt really, really freaking good to pull for you. Meditation, and then self-mastery. See, these are beautiful cards for you guys. So now we have self-mastery, flexibility, rebirth, and then we have meditation for you guys. So when it comes to the chakra systems, the first one I see here is self-mastery. This is about when you clear yourself of that energy, like I said, to take that bath, it's now a time for you to say F that person you can't get over and start focusing on yourself more and mastering yourself and mastering that new energy that you're going to be getting into. And this energy coincides with the solar plexus. And the solar plexus has to do with your personal power, your inner strength, your self-mastery, your determination, your healthy self-esteem, because I feel like this person that may be like the devil or such an addictive person caused you to feel like you were less than, or you feel like you're less than now because you are not with the person and you feel like, oh my gosh, it's something with you and it's not them. But sweetie, it's them and not you. Just remember that. But after you do that clearing, you really need to take some time to master yourself and figure out what are the things you need to master. So that coincides with the solar plexus. The next thing that I have here is about flexibility. Now, the thing that I see about flexibility is, yes, when you clear yourself, of those negative energies and, you start raising your vibration more, it's going to be a little rough because you're going to want to try to revert back to the type of energy you had in the beginning before you cleansed yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you need to be flexible with yourself during this time. This card coincides with the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra has to do with flexibility, creativity, karmic patterns, sexuality, and sensuality, sweetie. Okay, so that is definitely, like I was talking about with this, that sexual part. Okay, yes, you might be getting a little horny, when you start thinking about that person again, but you need to be flexible enough to say, you know what, there's other ways I can relieve my horniness, or there's other ways I can get over this than just reverting back to how I used to be. So use some flexibility and go easy on yourself, especially when you have those like urges for that addiction of that person again. Be easy with yourself, but be flexible too. Be flexible and say, yes, I know I want this, but maybe I can change it a little bit in a way. So then we got the rebirth card, and this goes directly with what I was talking about you literally need to have a change in yourself and really become anew again. And that's why I would highly recommend that water, so you can like rebirth out of that water. So this one actually has to do with the Earth Star Chakra, and this Earth Star Chakra has to do with the chakra that is 6 inches below us, and it aligns us directly with the earth, and it anchors our soul and light deeply to the planet, and allows us to feel supported. And I'll put this pink quartz on this one because this is about you literally changing your energy and reconnecting to the earth with a new energy. If y'all don't get anything else out of this, please clear yourselves. You use some clearing, use some sage to clear that negative, almost demonic energy out. Because you have to have literally, like, this is almost like the death card. You have to have like a rebirth to become who you were before that person, and even better. And even you're going to even become an even better person after that. And the last one we have here, y'all, is meditation. This goes back to what I was saying about, after you do that clearing, I would highly recommend meditation afterwards, because you need to meditate and really think about what person you want to be moving forward. Or also you need to think about how you want the divine to connect or to help you during this time of literally cleansing yourself to get rid of an addiction that you had to a person that was probably not the best of people. You need to ask for help from the divine. So you need to set aside time, even after you do the clearing, the days after that, to do meditation daily, because you really need to focus in on the messages that divine has for you. And like it says in this book, it says afterwards, even after you do the, the cleansing, you may have a time where you're feeling lost because you're going into uncharted territory because you're trying to get over this person you had an addiction to. But so the way to really get over that and to not overthink is to use meditation as a tool to ask for help from the divine, and also as a way to slow yourself down when you're having hard times. So please, if you don't get nothing else, like I said, make sure to take that cleansing bath, or you do some type of clearing where your energy can be cleared, and then move directly into meditation and speaking with the divine and pleading for help and asking for help, and also giving your petition to the divine about what you want in your next relationship with a person, and also to guard your energy. So anyways, you guys, that is the reading that I have for y'all that chose that devil card. If you would like to go further into this reading, like I said in the beginning, please hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ, and I'll get you hooked up. Also, please make sure to subscribe, you guys, and like my video. Leave comments down below, and also share my video with your friends, y'all. So anyways, that is all I got for y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.